Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. This is Rahul Prajapati, and I welcome you all for the morning market briefing. So first of all, let's again go and check the SGX Nifty. So 170 points gap down, almost 1%. So market is now trading at 17,000. So that is a major support market has at this level, right? So we have already discussed this, right? Let's go and check the Nifty chart again. So here you can see that 16,850 market has a support, right? And probably a very immediate support could be at 17,000, right? So this is the range there market is taking support for many time. It's very good support for the market, right? So if market break this level, then we can see the market is falling to like 16,400 on the downside. So on the higher side, we can see 17,500 is the resistance, right? So if market breaks that, then we are going to see only the breakout on the higher side. Okay. So if we draw a trend line from here, so you can see market is taking a complete resistance at this level continuously. So this is a very strong trend line now. So if market breaks that up on the side, so we're going to have a breakout. But the sentiment seems to be on the downside, right? If market is opening with a gap down, right? Now, if you see the data specifically here, so we have continuous short from last 3 days, right? And yesterday we have a bit drop in the OI, so that's unwinding, but still market is going down. So now if we check the OI for 24th expiry, so not a major unwind, addition on 17,200 and 100. Specifically, we can see 17,000 is a good support, right? So if market breaks that level, we can have 16,800 and then 16,500. So these are the further levels that we can see. On the higher side, we would be seeing that probably 17,300 might be adding more calls. So that would be a resistance. But as of now, 17,500 is a good resistance for Nifty. Now let's come to the Bank Nifty. So the consolidation continues in Bank Nifty also. So you can see this is a range, we can say. So 39,000 on the higher side, 36,000, 39,000 is a fine level on the higher side, and 36,850 on the downside. So that is the support for Bank Nifty. Now, if we go and check the OI on Bank Nifty, so not a clear sign. As I told you yesterday also, we are not having any clear sign from the the OI specifically, and we are very close to the month expiry. So this data doesn't going to be give you much detail specifically about the market. So probably we'll love to see this data after the the rollovers happen in the next series probably. So we'll get the clear picture after that only. If we see here Bank Nifty, so on the lower side, if we see 37,500 is a very good support, and then 37,000. So these are the two levels on the downside. Higher side, 38,000 could be a good resistance, right? Okay. Now let's go and check the gainers and losers. So for last trading session, we have Idea, Coforgen, Federal Bank as a top gainer. Indiabulls Housing Finance, BHL, and Hind Copper are the top losers. Let's go and check the contribution on index. So private banks giving a positive sign and bit of on the power side, but except these two, all the sectors are contributing negatively, right? Specifically, you can see oil, then probably FMCG, and then NBFC, right? Okay, let's see the build up. Okay, so telecom only showing a long side, and then we have metals showing a short build up, fertilizers and infra, rest unwinding and short covering. Now let's talk about the stocks, right? So which stock can be good for trading today? So the sentiment is down, so we'll again go with the short cycle, right? We'll try to find two stocks. So we'll need to find the first stock that has a short after covering, short covering. So these are all three shorts. Let's say the short covering. So financial Nifty we can ignore. So Grasim, we can go and check the Grasim is the first short after it was a short earlier. then we have a short covering, and then so Grasim is the good choice as of now. Okay, so Grasim, if you see the technical chart here, so if you draw a trend line here, that's fine. So that is, taking a resistance here. So if I go with this level, 1750 is a good, a resistance for the stock, right? And if that would have been, so 1700 was a good level. So it broke that range, right? Very small range. And if we go and check the data here, so mostly it was short and then short covering, and then it is a short again. So probably looking weak as of now. If we go and check Grasim here, okay. So 1700 put option showing a lot of unwinding, probably more than 50% unwind happened yesterday. So that's opens the way for the downside. Now the immediate support that we're going to have is at 1680. So if the stock break that level, we are going to have, free fall till 1600 level, right? So Grasim looks weak. Any rise toward 1720 could be another short opportunity, right? So we can even short this stock at short covering because good addition at 1720, right? So probably that is the resistance here for the stock, right? Okay. Now we can again take another stock. So yes, a few days back we talked about MFSL again, right? So probably this again looks fine for me. If you go with MFSL, the stock doesn't have moved after that. So this was the day probably we have discussed this. So again, the stock is trading in that range only, haven't fall much. So we can again go and create a position in this. So 1870 could be the resistance as of now, and 840 was the support. Now let's see the levels in this. So that stock is also looking weak as of now. So you see mostly the positions are, being made only on the, short side specifically in this stock. So MFSL again looks weak here. So good addition on the call side, specifically not on the put. So specifically we can see till 800 we are open. So 800 where we are having the support, so the stock can fall at least till 800, right? So any rise towards like 860 and 880 could be another good selling opportunity. So this stock looks weak, so it can come to 800. So this is the reference low probably. So 810 or probably 800 could be the level where we can anticipate the stock. So both stocks are looking weak. Okay, so MFSL and the Grasim, right? So these are the two stocks that looks weak. Now we can go and check the ban list. So PNB and Escorts only are the two stocks which are trading in the ban list as of now. Okay. Okay, so that's all from my side, guys, for today. Guys, I'll see you again in the next session. Thank you so much.